Hello and welcome to Data Sunrise demo. In this demo, we'll see how we can use randomly generated data with dynamic data masking in Data Sunrise. Now let's see my test data. I can open my DBeaver application and select some data from customers table. In this table, I'll see an SSN, social security number, and some personal information like last name. In this case, I would like to remove some personal related information, and I'm going to use Data Sunrise dynamic data masking to invent a so-called fake SSN. And as well, I'm going to provide a fake last name in this column. Well, how can we do that? Data Sunrise has masking and dynamic masking rules menu item. Since I'm working with my PostgreSQL database, I created a couple of rules called random last name from lexicon and random SSN rules. With these rules, I'm going to process my columns every time I will query the data through Data Sunrise in the proxy mode. So let's bear in mind that Data Sunrise should use the proxy mode, and all our queries should go through Data Sunrise IP address or hostname and the port number. And Data Sunrise can take care about such queries and session data and can provide the dynamically masked data. Well, let's look inside of the rule I've configured here. First one is random last name from lexicon. The second one will be random SSN. Let's look inside of this rule. This rule targets my PostgreSQL database, which I'm going to use for this demo. And I'm going to randomly mask last name in my customers table. Well, I've used random value from lexicon, and Data Sunrise provides me with a feature to upload different lexicons, so like playlists, right, with values, and Data Sunrise can pick them up randomly. And in my case, there is a predefined USA surnames, which Data Sunrise will pick up randomly for every value from the original data, right? It will set like mapping, right? But additionally, we can use constant dynamic data masking. Well, in this case, if I use the system cache, which is configured in Data Sunrise by using masking caches on the configuration menu item, and Data Sunrise will provide us every time we will try to select data from this particular column, like customers table, will provide us with the cache data, so-called. It will be constant mapped value from the for the original value. If we don't want to see every time the same value for the particular values which are original in the database instance, then we can use no. But in my case, in order to show you, I'm going to show you that if I will select many times the data from the database instance through Data Sunrise will provide me exactly the same randomly picked data from my lexicon items. Okay, now let's enable the rule. We'll see everything in action. There is another one, random SSN with SSN. So again, I have some mock data in my SSN numbers. And additionally, I can use Data Sunrise, which will generate me another mock data, really, from the social security number rules. It will generate me some fake data or randomly generated mock data for my SSN column in customers table. Well, in this case, Data Sunrise doesn't provide me with an ability to use caching to establish mapping between the original social security number and randomly generated social security number by Data Sunrise. So this is a predefined method which can help me in the reality to hide real values in my database. Now let's enable the rule, save it, right? So two rules should be activated by data summarized. Oh yeah, there are. Now let's switch back to my dbeaver application. This time we still see the cached data selected from my customers table, and we can try to memorize actually some data. Like the last name for the ID number 1 is this one, Frederick Conkin, and the SSN starts from 199. Okay. Since the rules are already activated for SSN and other rules for the last name enabled, we can retrieve the data through data summarize, running in the proxy mode, as we see, and then we will see the difference. So if we sort, there's a sorting ability. The Frederick, instead of Conkin, we see the padlock. Now it's new name, the new last name of this person, and the SSN becomes 962 and then something. So if we try to select data one more time, sorry. Now Frederick still is padlock, right? And the SSN again starts from 99, it's a little bit different. And this way, even by retrieving the data from the table by using this interface, and we see that the person is the same because now this lexicon is cached now, and data science provides us with such a value for this particular ID and this particular last name, original one. But SSN is generated new ones. Right? This way, data science provides us with an ability to provide randomly generated data, either cached or if it is required, data science can provide us some mock data randomly instead of some sensitive information we would like to hide in our database for some users, for some applications. Thank you for watching.